Welcome back, guys, to another episode of BJJ White to Black. This is my blog. This is where I talk about my personal experience in jiu-jitsu and my experience climbing the mountain. And it is 2025. I want to go back through 2024, recap my year, look at my goals, what I accomplished, what I didn't accomplish, and then kind of lay out my groundwork, my goal setting for 2025. So let's jump into it.
Want to figure out how to make training my job. So this is something else I'm going to really look into this year, maybe becoming certified Wim Hof instructor, certified yoga instructor, and then maybe figure out a way to do some other things that allow me to do this for a living.
I was homeless when I did this video. I shot this at the gym instead of in a studio where I record because I didn't have one. I was living in my car at like an old beat up Prius in January in the winter, sleeping sometimes at my gym, sometimes in my car, sometimes at a friend's house, showering at 24-hour and training, still training. So I look at this, I'm proud of that guy. I set these goals to do Wim Hof certification and kind of transition into becoming, doing martial arts for a living or training for a living. And I did sign up for Wim Hof. I completed my fundamental, there's like a free mini class. I completed the free mini class on the app. I then had to pay $300 to do my fundamental training, the Wim Hof fundamentals. It was amazing. It was how, like, starting from you've never been exposed to cold, which I have, but started with that, how to slowly acclimate yourself to the cold, explored all these various breathing techniques. There's like this popular Wim Hof breathing technique on YouTube, 11 minutes, 3 rounds. The fundamentals go way deeper than that. Different strategies for holding the breath, different cadences for breathing. And then also like yoga, like different poses to do, all of those things. And then I got the advanced course. The advanced course was $1,700. And I completed the advanced course. And in order for me to get certified to be a Wim Hof instructor, I have to do an like in-person, in-depth master module, either in Poland, Australia, or in Mexico. And I was supposed to leave today to go and do that, but I can't afford it. That's just my limitation. Um, and so I'm going to have to wait until next year. So my goal with accomplishing this is save $100 every week. I don't care how I do it. I don't care if I got to go do side work, mow lawns, wash cars. I'm going to get that certification. I'm going to pay for it and start doing ice bath workshops and stuff like that. So I feel very good about that. When I was watching this reflection, I'm like, I was going to sign up to do yoga for BJJ, but I'm just limited in funds. You know, I'm working, I'm trying to do like accomplish all of these goals, but there's always the limitations you have. It's like if you had $1,000,000, what would you do? I know what I would do. I'd be training, going, doing Wim Hof, exploring the world. I don't have it. So yesterday, when I watched this, I said, you know what? I'm going to sign up for a yoga a yoga teacher training. So I did. I signed up yesterday, a Certified Yoga Alliance uh, teachers training course, and I'll complete that. I'll be a 200-hour yoga certified teacher by the end of this year. So I'm really proud of that guy. He's not a victim. He never said, "Oh, these horrible things are happening to me." They're not happening to me. I'm making things happen. So I'm proud of him. Some other things I did, I obviously, a month after I made this video, I competed at the Jiu-Jitsu World League at Blue Belt in California, and I took gold. Um, That was really cool. I was training, even homeless, training every day, powerlifting, doing yoga. I never stopped. And I took the gold. So that was cool. I actually took gold against a guy, Ruben, who's an amazing competitor and is the only guy I've ever lost to in California. Only guy I've ever lost to in my division, aside from the IBJJF Worlds 2003 and then of course 2004. Um, I competed at the Jiu Jitsu World League again in July, and again I took gold. So that was really cool. I took those two golds, and then I went and competed at the IBJJF Worlds. I did tear my LCL about 10 weeks before the IBJJF Worlds. I'm also dealing with my neck being herniated. So I have 3 herniated discs in my neck, and I'm rehabbing it. I'm doing my stuff. Um, but I didn't get to train for like 8 weeks leading up to the tournament. I only actually had about 10 days before my tournament that I was able to really train. Um, but it's whatever. I lost 2-0 to Scotty Pawela, but Scotty won gold. There's 52 competitors, so I don't take that as a huge loss. And always when I lose, I'm like, I better train harder. So it's actually a big win. Um, I got a girlfriend. I, I'm putting this down because I've had like a hard time dating. I feel like I attract girls. I'm handsome. And I attract really beautiful women, cool girls. But I always seem to like be in like these weird codependency situations where like they're beautiful, they're successful, maybe talented, but they're still living in their trauma, and I kind of end up living in my trauma with them, and I didn't want that. Um, so the reason I'm bringing this girl up is because I don't feel like that at all. She's incredible. She's smart. She's brilliant. She's a powerful woman, healer. She's just dope. So I'm super excited to see how that evolves in my life. I would say it's a great milestone for 2024. And I bought a new car. I had this old Prius for so long, for 2 years. It was given to me. It was broken. I had to fix it. I had to put a lot of money into it, and it was very unreliable. I didn't know if I'd be able to get to work. I didn't know if I'd be able to get to training all the time. I was always working on it. So after 2 years of like working and trying to restore my credit and all of this stuff, I managed to get a car loan and buy a new car. And so I'm super grateful for that. Um, I got to help facilitate my first Wim Hof experience, even though I'm not certified. A good friend of mine, Joey Haas, he's a black belt through Jean Jacques Machado and a certified Wim Hof instructor. He let me come up and kind of help facilitate his workshop that he put up in Lake Arrowhead. And so that was a huge win for me. Over the course of 2024, I also got 3 stripes on I think got 2 stripes. So I was a 1 stripe blue belt in that video, and I'm a 3 stripe blue belt now. So I've got 2 more stripes, and that's just a great, like, I'm climbing up this mountain to become a master. It's very exciting. It's like I'm in the trenches, but the cool thing about the stripes, you kind of look at it, it's like, oh, I'm progressing, I'm evolving. So my takeaways from 2024 is don't be a victim. Don't think that things are happening to you. Things just happen, you know. Make good decisions. Uh, Follow, your intuition. Um, Evolve yourself. So going into 2025, I'm gonna compete at 3 tournaments again this year. I'm going to attempt to take gold at the Worlds, either as blue belt or as purple belt, depending on how my belt promotions go. Um, I'm going to get certified to become a yoga instructor. And if not at the end of this year, just because of when the master module trainings are at the very beginning of next year, I will also be a Wim Hof instructor. And this is exciting. This is me evolving my life and trying to do what I love for a living. And I'm super grateful to share this to you. So thank you so much for joining my 2024 recap. Please like my video, subscribe if you're interested in this. I'm excited to put out a bunch of new content this year. I'm in a new place. I have, like, my life is evolving, and I'm excited to share that evolution with you guys. So until next time, thank you for joining me. I'll see you on the next one.